So decided to do a little video on how to pack your bike in a bike bag. Okay.
In the last 20 years of knowing Fu, there's only a few things we agree on. One of which is lubing. He is right about that. I definitely need to lube this bad boy. And then on this side, you got Max's whip. And I think he's gonna show you guys how to take it apart and put it in a travel bag. This guy wants to interject and show you guys how to build a bike.
That's a fancy word, interject. Okay, no, we're not building a bike. We're taking it apart.
I know, I wanted you to correct me.
Okay, well, here's the situation. Swampfest is just around the corner. I'm flying out tomorrow morning, so packing up my bike. So decided to do a little video on how to pack your bike in a bike bag.
Can you show us the bike bag first?
I could get in the bike bag.
You think you could fit?
Maybe.
You're kind of bigger than you remember.
This is also gonna be my bed.
That's not even a real bike bag, is it?
No, it's the Odyssey, like small one.
Oh, yeah, yeah. Cozy. Where's the dog?
This is how I'm gonna sleep at Swampfest.
So I have the DK bag.
So this one is the smallest bike bag, so you pretty much have to disassemble your whole entire bike. It does help a lot though at the airport. I think it's a little bit less conspicuous. They don't really think a whole bike could fit in there, so they don't question you. You could just say it's sporting goods, and also it's the only one I've ever had, so, and it's still going strong. See how small that thing is? Like, you could look at a normal bike next to it.
How does the frame even fit?
It goes in diagonal.
Wow, the hypotenuse.
Dude, it's like perfect. Everything fits perfect. And then I also put my sleeping bag in there too. But it's a snug fit, but it works.
All right, so what are we taking out first? Everything?
Everything, yeah, all at once. Okay, ready? We are going to deflate my tires. If you fly with your tires pumped up, they might explode.
False. I've heard him for years with my bike with fully pumped up. They've never exploded once. I've never taken the air out.
That's crazy.
Because I love to get to the place and just ride. I don't want to have to do anything else than pump it up.
I'm like scared. I can imagine if a tire explodes on the airplane.
Oh
like,
my
dude.
God. One time a KHE tire blew up in my car and it was like 110
Yeah,
PSI in summer.
it's like a bomb.
Dude, gnarly.
The other reason why is because these tires are really fat and they barely fit in there. So when you deflate it, it helps putting everything in.
Oh, smells like fish.
Dude, this is probably from
the last Swampfest.
last Swampfest. You could smell the hint of alligator.
Oh God. We should go crocodile hunting.
I know a place we went to last time. They had the crocodile head. That's where I got that one. They have like baby crocodiles there. I think you could pet.
Oh, that's sick.
Okay, we're taking the tires off. Did this in the last video.
Wait, you're doing it before you even take the rim off?
Yeah, because look at you could just go like this.
Oh, wow.
Fancy.
You ever work at a tire shop?
No, I work at a tire shop. Life hacks with Max. Also, having a bike rack helps.
We'll call it Max Hacks.
My fine and dandy Colt tool. You want to hear an interesting story? So basically, I think it was last Swampfest. I took my shadow tool. This is what a shadow tool looks like. I got stopped at TSA.
That happened to me in New York.
Yeah.
They think it's a weapon.
They literally was like, this does not look right. And I didn't want to blow the cover that this was a bike in my bike bag. So I'm like, oh, we're actually all golfers. So this is a tool that I use to fix the golf carts once we're there. And I don't think they were picking it up. But sent from the gods, a guy knew what a BMX tool was. So he let it slide. And I got to keep my tool with me today.
They were going to go through everything. And I was like, you guys can just throw it away.
Yeah.
And I just got
Well, we got lucky. Otherwise, I would have been perfectly fine doing that. Because I don't want them. Because what? They charge you an extra $100.
150.
Yeah.
And I was going to miss my connection flight, which was like another 500 bucks.
Yep.
So I was like, nope.
So I'm taking this, which looks like nothing. Hopefully.
Okay, fine. Should we do a snack review on this channel one day?
There's a really good. Buy us some.
It'll be sponsored by the Trap Truck.
Yeah. These are very chewy, by the way. Wheels coming off.
I'm going to fast forward that part.
Okay. While we're taking the wheels off, we are also taking the pegs all the way off. They're sitting on the counter. Reason being, when it goes in the bike bag, it's just a slim axle instead of 4-inch pegs protruding out of the bike bag.
Also, lesson learned. Put the nuts back on, because if you lose them, you're screwed.
You're gone. No pun intended.
Screw? My boy.
Because he did the hair, too.
My
You both have the hair. When that first time, I was like, if he doesn't do his hair, he's not going to make any sexy jokes. And people were like, the hair's on.
Leaving all this on to protect the rim. Hub guard stays on.
How much does this bag retail for?
I think it's 250.
Cool.
I think it's well worth it. But you know what? Through the years of me being here, I know OGO made one. There's a couple, the golf bag and all that. I've seen the evolution of all these bike bags. That right there is by far the best one, and the size and everything. I think the only thing that could make that thing better, but which will raise up the cost, is making it a little bit more rugged.
The problem is that then it weighs more, and then if you barely miss like weight.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Then you do
That,
the toe trick.
No,
Do this.
that's a good
I've
trick.
done
But you know
that.
what I do is I take off all the heavy things, the pegs and everything. I put it in the other bag, and they weigh it, and then I put it right back.
no, that's what I'm saying. It'll raise up the cost a little bit, but that thing is near perfect. So shout out to Odyssey. That's why, guys, you see a lot of professional riders, even though they're not sponsored by Odyssey, they're on that because you can't get any better.
The only thing I'll say is I like the original Odyssey bag that looks like the DK golf bag because I can take less things apart. I leave my back wheel on, I leave the pegs on, take off the stem and the fork.
Because the shape of it, it's very odd. So storing it all this, where this is.
I agree, but this might be a 20-minute difference in time for me, and I don't have a lot of time. Yeah, I dropped the camera.
You're dying. You're dying.
Sorry, guys, had to break the news to you here. I got chronolophicus. That means I die soon.
I'm not a dinosaur.
Don't do that at home.
Yes.
They'll definitely strip this shit.
Next up, we're taking the pedals off. These are DAC pedals, so they use 17mm wrench instead of a 15. Oh, I got a metal splinter. Ow.
Wood's worse because wood breaks inside.
Let's hear from you guys. Wooden splinter or a metal splinter? Metal splinter, dude, it feels like a beast.
I'm gonna mess you up because there's a clip of a guy that has like a whole plank through his body. I'm gonna put that right here.
Splinter.
It's a splinter.
Is that
It's
when
a
it goes to the
splinter.
guy's leg?
Oh, yeah.
It's a spear. Could I say something?
No.
The video where we did the electric bike?
Everybody said flip it over.
Yes. Guys, you can't flip it over because of all the mechanics and all that stuff. I know my Inglass is not good, but the wheel will not come off because the wire is hardwired in. Did that video to show when there's no other option. Pay attention.
Yes, sir. Pedals are off. What I like to do, instead of removing the handlebars off the stem, I just remove the 2 clamps on this. I hate adjusting my bar angle because you tighten it and then you're like, wow, that's not it.
The reason why he doesn't take out the bar clamp is because the more you take out the bar clamp, the more chances it's gonna slip. Once you get that thing clamped, you wanna take it out as few time as possible, right?
Concur. While I'm here, I'm replacing my headset. And don't forget to wipe down your stuff because for some reason, I don't know what they do on an airplane. When I get my bike back, there's like sand in my bike bag. Okay, another nice tip. When you are reassembling your headset to put in your bag, put your top cap back on your fork. That way, none of this can escape. And it all stays on here and you won't be losing a headset spacer like I did the first time I've been on a trip. That stuff's done. So, the last but not least piece, the seat. Super hard. This is honestly the hardest piece. That's why I always save it for last. Okay, nice and spread open. Our cushion, which is my sleeping bag, which is what I'm also gonna be sleeping at in Swamp Fest. Lay it down. We're gonna get our nice clean bicycle that you wiped all the grease off of. Lay it down. We're gonna make a nice burrito. That's down there. This is folded over. We're gonna stuff our seat where we think it's good, which looks like right here. Most of the time I'm freestyling because for some reason every time it fits a little bit different. So you kind of want to position where there's a lot of dead space. So for example, like my stem, that looks pretty good. Fork, gonna slide this bad boy underneath. And last but not least, the wheels. Fold this thing over. And this is the fun part. Seeing if everything fits.
See the strap?
Yeah.
You use the strap.
All right. Now she's in. She's snug. Use the straps. It helps. Good to go. Ready to fly.
See you in Florida.
See you in Florida. What do you think? Do you think Mushu would be scared?
Yeah. You're on your own.